I was real involved in sports and stuff, and I just always been in the competition and, you know, challenging myself. My favorite was football. I wasn't obviously the biggest size. I wanted to continue playing, but size kind of held me up on that, I guess. But I did all kinds of things. Our team, when we went state, cross country, that was a big help in my fighting game right now. Some powerlifting, all kinds of basketball, not much in the high school, like I said. My height and all that kind of turned into a problem when everybody else grew up. Baseball is kind of the one that pulled me away from boxing. When I was really younger, I was in some boxing classes, and I kind of wish now that I would have stuck around in that, but at the time it was interfering with my baseball, and I thought that's what I wanted to do then. My dad was an amateur boxer, so I mean, fighting's kind of in the bloodline, I guess, but I mean, that's the main reason, you know, why I was so interested in trying it. And it's not like a school deal, you know, I mean, it's something you got to kind of do on your own, so it's not as easy for everybody to be involved, for instance, and I think that's what pushed me away and kept me in baseball and other stuff. I had done graduated, and I mean, like I said, once I stopped playing sports and I didn't have anything like that to compete in and stuff like that, I'd actually met up with a amateur boxer guy, and he would have 15 or so bouts or whatever, and I was sparring with him regularly, and I was just kind of playing the, you know, maybe I'm gonna take an amateur boxing match, you know what I mean, and playing that card. And we'd go work out at this one gym where some MMA fighters were, and this was even 5-6 years ago, before there was even really big commission deals, and they kind of just they had some fights going on here in New Mexico, and they just kind of threw me on the last minute kind of deal and just put me in there, and I did all right. And yeah, it was such a challenge, and I had to earn that win. And I mean, it was real bad odds. I'd always been in shape, and I'd been training. Like I said, I've been thinking about doing this boxing match, and I've been running all kinds of miles all the time. I was in fighting shape, and just to come over that win, you know, and this guy I fought, he was already 2-2, and they kind of just threw me out there, you know, expecting me to lose kind of deal, and I beat the odds kind of deal. And the way I did it and the hard work, the way it paid off, I knew there was no way I wasn't going to be not involved with this. This will be number 26 for me, 26 fights in, you know what I mean? I've had a lot of fights, and I mean, sometimes it's I do it kind of, you know, an anger kind of deal, you know. Sometimes that's what I'm supposed to be doing. Sometimes I do it, I like to fight, I like to, you know what I mean, the competition kind of deal, you know, and that's what I'm looking for, that to challenge, you know, and push, you know what I'm saying, and compete with another man at that level, you know. And I mean, it's I'm really emotional kind of person, I guess, you know, and it kind of throws me off, and I try so hard to keep it in a cool sport kind of game. And I just, like I said, it's some days it's hard on the mind in there, and some fights it's like, this is breezy, man. This is what I'm doing. I'm living it, you know. It's where I want to be. I just go with what I think I'm supposed to be doing, and I want to say I'm going to feel like fighting for the next 10 years, you know, but I see people giving it up, you know, a few years after my age and a few years in. Hopefully I'll stay healthy, and that's what I worry the most about, you know, is my health and being able to fight and compete, and as opposed to, you know, just really thinking around the long run, you know what I mean? I know I can't do it forever, but oh shit, I'm living it right now, and I want to be responsible and mature enough to think about my future. But when I get in that cage, you know, there's no future, you know what I mean? It's just that moment, you know. That's what I live for.